Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Brianna and welcome to just a fun little vlog, few days in my life kind of vlog. I have not vlogged in what feels like 3-ish weeks because when we come back from a Disney trip or just a trip in general, those vlogs take a long time to get edited. They go out in a certain cadence, so I feel like it's been a while since we just kind of hung out, chatted, and just spent some time together because today is August 21st, so I feel like it's been a while in theory since I last vlogged. We went to Disney, like it feels like about a month ago now, but because the vlogs come out, like that's normally about how long they take. Either way, I'm rambling. Good morning everybody, what is up? I missed you all. I feel like I have so much to share yet nothing to share either because I feel like we've had a busy few weeks but not anything like life altering, if that makes sense. I also feel, I say this every time, my first regular vlog back post a vacation series or like a Disney series, I'm always all over the place in the vlog because it's almost like I forget how to do it. Like I forget how to talk to the camera, I forget what to talk about, I don't know what to talk about, I have nothing to talk about, yet I have so much to talk about. Talk. So this is going to be a whole lot of yapping and a whole lot of chatting. But if you're new, subscribe. We would love for you to join our little corner of the internet around here. I hope you guys all loved the Disney series as well. It was so fun taking my sister-in-law and her boyfriend. So let's, you know what, let me just backtrack for a minute and we're gonna just sit and chat about a few things first, and then we'll get into like whatever the vlog in the next few days has in store for us. We're gonna talk about the Disney trip. So we're gonna do a little bit of like backtracking, share all about the Disney trip. I'm also gonna talk about our trip to Canada because we went to Canada for Carter and Matt's wedding weekend. So much fun. Like we just had the best time with them. We love them. I wish that we lived literally down the street from them. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that weekend. I have a little book haul that I'm gonna share, and what else? Then we'll just kind of get into the regular, mundane, chatty, enjoyable little few days in the life vlog. So welcome, as I said. So let's talk a little bit about our Disney trip. We had so much fun. I also have a few little things that I can share here if you're in the mood for like a little Disney haul and whatnot, but I'll do that in a little bit. But the Disney trip with Megan and Tyler was so unbelievably fun. I have never done a trip like that before where we were just with family in theory. Like we go with my dad, but it's a little bit different because obviously Megan and Tyler are our age, so it feels like you're going with friends, but it's also you feel really comfortable with them because they're family. And it was so fun to go to Disney with people that have not been in so long, that everything was new to them and everything was just like watching a child enjoy it. And we just had the utmost best time. We ended up staying at Saratoga Springs in a 1-bedroom villa. Corey and I are going to do an entire podcast episode dedicated to reviewing just Saratoga Springs now that we've stayed there twice. However, I loved our room. I felt like with the 4 of us, having a 1-bedroom was so perfect because we did take afternoon breaks just about every day just to freshen up, shower, have a little snack, lay on the couch. And it's just nice to have a little bit more of a living space when you're with 4 grown adults, right? So you can have a space to watch TV versus always like laying on your bed. I also felt like it gave us a lot of storage as well, and we loved having a washer and dryer. Like we didn't come home with really any dirty clothes, which was chef's kiss for post the trip. And we just had the utmost best time. I would say my 3 highlights from the trip were definitely, I'm trying to think, watching Happily Ever After with them. Like that was such an incredible, beautiful experience. I always cry during Happily Ever After, so I feel like that was just, I mean, it was even better to be able to watch it with them. My next favorite with them was the H2O Glow Night. We had the best time at the H2O Glow Night. Like just 10 out of 10. It was the perfect day. We had Epcot in the morning, H2O Glow at night, but just the H2O Glow Night and water rides with them. We kind of like swapped off riders and it was just a very active, fun, very childlike state of mind, I feel like, for the H2O Glow Night with them. So that was definitely a highlight. And then my 3rd highlight was riding Guardians of the Galaxy with them because they came off the ride and were just blown away. And in that moment I was like, oh, Brianna, why didn't you get a virtual queue too? Like why didn't you try to do both so you could have them ride it twice? But either way, the trip was so just unbelievably beautiful and fun and emotional in a good way. Like emotional as like we just loved watching them experience Disney, and they definitely want to go back. So I think that we've converted them into adults that want to go to Disney because they just had the utmost best time. And now I think that we all might want to go back together in maybe like next year or the year after. So fingers crossed that they want to go back with us, which we know we planned. I planned a good trip, you guys, so I know that. But we just had the best time with them. It was so fun. So let's do a little bit of a Walt Disney World haul. I have everything here in a bag. Yes, I know I've had things like sticking out of like, in a bag for probably over a month, but we've been go the last few weeks that it just in the bag is better than spending the 10 or 15 minutes unpacking it, honestly, at this point. So first and foremost, if you saw some of the vlogs, some of this you'll recognize, some you won't, but I got my little Pooh Nuimo. I love him. I just think he's so cute and I think he's perfect. So I got a little new Nuimo. And then my sister-in-law and I got matching Starbucks tumblers that have the park icons. So we have Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Tower of Terror, and then the Animal Kingdom tree, which I love. Also, did I say Epcot or did I say Animal Kingdom? Who knows? Either way, nice little new Starbucks tumbler. My sister-in-law bought those for us. And then you should have seen this in a vlog as well, but I got this new like Mickey Disney World hat. I just love it. I feel it like literally goes with what I'm wearing today. I think it's so cute. I think it's perfect, and I feel like it's just the perfect little like minimal Disney. Corey and I can both wear it and share it, so love this hat, and I'm so glad that I ended up getting it. Next, Corey and I actually ended up getting matching sweatshirts. I'd been wanting this sweatshirt for a while. I held off because I said, Brianna, you really don't need another sweater. I'm also really in my blue era right now. Like everything I buy is blue for some reason, but I really wanted just a fun, like cute kind of Disney sweater. I feel like I haven't bought a new in the park sweatshirt in a while, so Corey and I got matching ones, and we got this baby blue Walt Disney World Mickey, just little crew neck. I think this one's Corey's. Corey got it in the 2X, so Corey always likes to get his oversized as well, so this one is Corey's. And then I got mine, I think I got mine in a size large. I always like to get mine oversized because I always find that they're just more comfortable that way. Yeah, I did get a large, so definitely on the bigger side, but again, I always like to size up. I can wear it with leggings or shorts, and I feel like when I size up, I can also put it in the dryer. Like, it's just one less thing that I kind of have to worry about. And then next on the list are two t-shirts. I actually think you should have seen these already too, but I'll show them again anyway. Was this Epcot t-shirt for Corey with the little Epcot on the chest, and then on the back it has all the fun new kind of like Epcot designs and decals. And then for myself, this is just so me coded. I just absolutely love it. This kind of like vintage looking new Epcot shirt. I just love, like, something just so nice about it. And then the last thing that I have to show, because I guess I don't have to show it because it's not in the box, I must have put it away, was our Christmas ornament. So I guess yes, Disney haul, but I actually think everything in this bag you've already seen, so sorry, but that's a little bit of a Disney haul. Now I'm gonna leave everything on the floor because then I'll be forced to put it away later today. So that's our Disney haul. We did get a lot of pins as well, but they're already on our like pin boards and put away. So sorry that I can't share any of the pins that we got. They're just already put away. But maybe in the future I'll do like a pin video of every pin that we currently have, and then you can see them. But we did get a good amount. We did a little bit of trading, not too much this trip, which was nice. I feel like it was kind of manageable, which I really enjoyed, so that was really great. And yeah, this Disney trip was so fun. It was great. Megan and Tyler, if you're watching, can't wait to go back with you. We're hoping to go back maybe next year during Tyler's spring break, so fingers crossed that the annual pass discounts come out for hotels, because we're ready to go back with them. We want to have a good time, and we just had like truly the best time. So that was our Disney trip, and then we ended up coming back from our Disney trip, and one of my best friends, Rachel, actually had her wedding the first weekend of August. So beautiful. This was like a heavy wedding month, not for us, for other people, and that was actually in New Hampshire, and it was gorgeous. Like probably one of the most quintessential beautiful New England weddings I have ever been to. The hydrangeas were out and blooming. She looked absolutely like the girl, like Mia Thermopolis from I almost said Princess and the Frog, Princess Diaries. Like she was just giving queen energy. Like she looked absolutely gorgeous, so breathtaking, so beautiful. Her bun was beautiful, her dress, like her and her husband just looked so beautiful, perfect together. It was just chef's kiss, beautiful wedding. So we had that, and then we ended up coming back, spending a week at home, relaxing, recharging, and then this past weekend we actually just went to Canada for Carter and Matt's backyard wedding reception, and that was so fun. Like we were dancing, they had a barbecue, like build your own like barbecue Sundays with mac and cheese and pulled pork and mashed potatoes, and it was just the perfect dinner. They also did an ice cream truck, and it was just so fun to spend time with them. I wish more than anything that we lived down the street from them. When I tell you, it is so hard being so far away from them because we just love them so much that I miss them when we're not all together. So we just had such a beautiful time celebrating them. We went with them to elope in May, which was just so intimate, so beautiful, and it just was such an honor to be able to be there for them for that, and then to be able to see all their friends and family under one roof. We got to meet her parents. It was just a beautiful weekend, and there was a lot of work involved, but honestly, so worth it. Like, it was just so fun to be able to be there for behind the scenes and spend a weekend with them and just get to like spend quality time with them. Our drive was about 6.5, 7 hours up, and then same thing back. We did stop a little bit along the way, so maybe closer to 7.5 hours. On the way up, we stopped about 3-ish times, I want to say, like maybe 2-3 times. And then on the way back home, we actually only stopped once, and it was for like a longer 45-minute stint to do lunch. And to be honest, I actually kind of liked that a little bit more than the little stops along the way. It felt like I could enjoy just sitting a little bit more. I drove some of the way up. Corey drove the entire way back down, and it was just really nice. We had such a good time. And I have a little bit of a book haul. These are some of the books that I got. Well, not some. These are all the books that I got in Canada. First was we went to their Value Village, like their Savers thrift store, and I found a perfect condition book of The Perfect Couple, or the Golden, not The Perfect Couple, literally says The Golden Couple. And this was one of my favorite books of all time, and I wanted to be able to have a physical copy to put it on my shelf. And then the next book that I got was The Wedding Date. This sounds so so good. It sounds almost like a little bit of a like, I almost said romedy. Am I like absolutely out of my brain today? A romantic, fun little comedy kind of style. So it's about two people that they get stuck in an elevator, and the guy asks the girl to be his date to a wedding. They have the best time, and then they go back to their lives. I'm assuming they in some way, shape, or form come back together, but I feel like this was on brand as we're leading up to the wedding. And then the next book that I bought was at Indigo, which is Canada's version of our basically Barnes & Noble, which was Carter's favorite book, The Wishing Game. And I could not buy this without her because it was one of her favorite books of last year. And I'm excited to read this upcoming like fall spooky season. I feel like this is perfect, like perfect for the fall, enjoyable, like relaxing little season of life. So I'm excited for that. And then Carter bought me This Summer Will Be Different. I loved Carly Fortune's Every Summer After. It is my all-time favorite summer read of life. So I'm excited to read that as well. So 4 books, which I'm gonna save This Summer Will Be Different for next summer. Golden Couple obviously is just for my hardcover, like for my bookshelf. And then I think I'm gonna start The Wedding Date either this week or maybe in September, like during wedding month. I feel like could be really fun. But that is Disney recap, last few weeks recap, like where we've been. We've had a lot going on. We're actually headed to the Cape this weekend. Now it is time to start the workday, because as you know, your girlie works a 9 to 5. So I loved getting to chat and hang out. Welcome to the chaotic intro, as always. I guess it's not intro because it's literally like 12 minutes long, but welcome to the vlog. Happy to have you guys. I've got my Rocket Pop Liquid IV as I always do, and let's have a fun few days together. I'm so excited to be chatting and hanging out with you guys. Hello everybody. It is literally the end of the workday. The last time I picked up the vlog was the beginning of it, which was just, it was a crazy day. I feel like we are back in just like the big work swing where my only kind of little break and pocket of the day is my lunch hour, which obviously I'm working 9 to 5, but I mean like meeting, and when you finish a meeting, I have like 4 to 5 action items or deliverables that need to get done. And a lot of the things that we're doing right now at work are things that are not like a wait until, you know, 2 or 3 days from now that can just be done by end of week. They're things that need to like be done by end of day, when your day is like close to over at 4:45, but you still have a laundry list of things to get done by like 5. It's a very jam-packed evening and very jam-packed busy work day, but the work day is over. It is 5:10 right now, and like I said, yeah, just very busy work day. I'm ready for the evening at home. What do we have on the agenda? We are watching The Challenge. I don't know if anyone around here is Challenge fans, like on MTV, but Corey and I are addicted, so I will definitely be talking about The Challenge MTV throughout this entire season. Don't give any spoilers down below, because sometimes we're caught up on episodes and sometimes we're not, but new episodes premiere every Wednesday, so we're gonna watch tonight's episode tonight, which we're excited, so that's on the agenda. We are also going to go out for ice cream right before the challenge, just to have a little treat, enjoy a little last bit of summer, where today is like, or like where I'm enjoying the end of summer. It is 73 degrees out, so it's like cool and kind of chilly, and I'm enjoying that. Like I'm in a sweatshirt and my like long black sweatpants today, so it does feel nice, I would say, to have on some layers. I'm not wishing summer away by any means. You know, I love summer, but fall's my favorite season, and I am kind of ready for sweatshirts and sweatpants and just not having to worry about and hear the air conditioners. You know, I'm not an air conditioner girly. Hate the noise, but we have to use them because If not, we would like sweat to death. So we're doing that. And then we are doing this like baked, or not baked, but air fryer tilapia recipe that I found on Pinterest. Corey and I have made it about 2 or 3 times. We really like it. We always just do it with like a little bit of rice and a green bean or a veg. So we're just gonna have a nice, easy dinner. I will link the tilapia recipe down below. We do everything the exact same, but we do put it in the air fryer. I actually don't remember if the recipe has like an air fryer segment to it, like it talks about how much you put it in the air fryer at, but I think we put ours in the air fryer at like 400 degrees for 10 or 20, like 15 minutes or whatever it is. So we have a nice dinner, ice cream, and the challenge on the docket tonight. And I also keep looking at all my Disney stuff on the floor because after I filmed that segment, I just started the workday and all my stuff is still sitting on the floor. So it's gonna sit there, but I actually have to get some editing done because I have not edited the Disney vlog. I wanted it to go up yesterday and then I didn't have time to edit it, so it's gonna go up tomorrow, so I have to edit, export, and upload and do everything for it tonight. So because it's 5:10, Corey and I will probably do dinner around like 6:30-ish time. He's playing some video games, relaxing after his busy work day. I'm doing the same. I just filled up my water. I'm on my 3rd like cup of water today, and I feel like when I have busy work days, I actually drink way more water than when I don't, because I find that when I'm talking a lot or I'm on camera a lot and coaching and, you know, developing my sales staff, I feel like every time I finish speaking, I'm like, I guess if I feel like it gives me an opportunity to like take a pause and take a breath. So with that, we're gonna go sit on the couch for a little bit, hang out. I'm gonna see if Corey wants to eat dinner outside tonight because it is kind of chilly, so it might be nice to just enjoy like a cool-ish dinner outside, and that might be kind of nice. I don't want to grill the fish, I still want to do it in the air fryer, but it just might be nice to have a little outside dinner and like spend some time outside in the fresh air. So I'm gonna go edit and then it'll be time to cook some dinner. Hello everyone and welcome to the next day. Last night we ended up just cooking a nice little dinner at home, and then we went out to get ice cream at our favorite place, Tailwinds in Connecticut. It's just like a little, when I tell you, hole in the wall in like 1 or 2 towns over from us, I forget, but it's near the airport and it is just like chef's kiss. Favorite ice cream, I always get a soft serve twist, and I'm trying to enjoy those like final little moments of summer because it is getting chilly here in New England. Like we have a little bit of a cold front for August and it's definitely getting into like the fall season. So trying to enjoy that last like little bit of summer before winter officially gets here and takes away all of our warm, nice weather. But we went out, got some ice cream, and then we came back and watched the challenge. Last night was the episode where all of the challengers were like going into elimination, and some of the eliminations shocked me and others didn't. I will say though, when I was watching this episode of like the people going into elimination, there was never more in-depth detail on how they got voted in, why they got voted in, like more from the table. And I feel like I was a little, for anyone that watches the challenge, like I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but if you don't watch a challenge, you should. And there was just like no more footage or details on the deliberations in the separate rooms and who they ended up choosing. We just saw it after the fact at the beginning of the episode, and it was an hour and a half of just eliminations, which again, I liked, but you know those eliminations don't take that long, so I'm like, can we just give us like a chunk of another episode and then like a quick, I don't know, 30, 25-ish minutes of eliminations. Like we had a lot to get through, but I'm like, they didn't take all that long. But we ended up just relaxing watching that, and then I ended up editing the Magic Kingdom vlog because I had to get that up today from our last Disney trip. I still have 2 or 3 more to edit, and then those will go up. I think it's only 2 more, and then the Disney series will be over. We're not gonna do like a Q&A. Obviously you'll have seen that we're not gonna do a Q&A for this trip just because maybe we'll do a podcast episode, but I mean, we just have a lot of other stuff that's going on right now, so I don't want to give us like another big long kind of video to do. So we're not gonna do a Q&A, but it is my lunch break from work right now. Very, very busy at work, so I'm just trying to enjoy those little moments of breaks that I do have. I think I'm gonna do an entire like work week week in my life at some point, because I think it could be just really fun to see like what my week looks like. And I also think it'll push me out of my comfort zone to actually do stuff during the work week, because I'll be vlogging. So I think sometimes it gives me the opportunity to like get out of the house and do something, because it's like I'm vlogging, so I want to do something fun. And that is it. I am almost done with my lunch break, and post my lunch break, or like not almost done with it, but I have like 15-20 minutes left, I'm gonna start packing, because we are headed to the Cape this weekend and I have not packed at all, and I need to get that done because we are leaving after work today. I'm gonna get some packing done, and then we'll do a little bit of like an afternoon kind of check in and see what is going on. I want to kind of put a few little like stragglers away. I feel like we kind of just have stuff everywhere, and I don't love to leave the house very chaotic before we leave for like a little bit of a longer weekend. I'll chat with you a little bit later. I need to get packing, and the more that I gab to you guys, the longer that I will not pack for the Cape. Hello and happy end of the workday. This is just the way that the beginning of this vlog is gonna go. Sorry, I put the tripod there. I didn't mean to have you kick it. I just like dropped it really quickly. But it is 5:45. We finished up the workday. Corey just finished cooking us some dinner, and it's a beautiful evening, so we're actually going to have some dinner outside before we head out to Cape Cod for the weekend, because we didn't want to drive tomorrow. It just makes more sense to drive on a Thursday with traffic and all that nonsense. So
I just hit goal for work, so happy days.
You did? Hey, nice job.
It's the earliest I've hit goal.
I know, in a really long time. It's been really hard. Tech sales, if you're in tech sales, man. Life out there is hard. It's a rough life. But what I was gonna say was, beautiful evening, so we're gonna eat outside, and then I think on the way to the Cape, we're either gonna do like a McDonald's stop or an ice cream stop, or just something fun. But we're not gonna leave right away. We won't leave till closer to like 7-ish, because there will be a little bit of traffic, so we're gonna try to just go later at night. But makes more sense to go now because we can work remote. So let's go have a nice little dinner outside. And sorry we keep meeting like this in the morning or the afternoon and then right after work. But we're gonna go outside, have a nice little dinner, and then we'll be off to the Cape. Everyone, and happy Friday. We ended up getting to the Cape last night around like 9:30ish. I just washed my face, which is why I have water on my shirt, because I'm always splashing. But we had a nice easy drive. It was about, I want to say, I don't know, 2.5 hours normally is about what it takes us to get to the Cape, like from where we are in Connecticut. And I would say it was a pretty easy drive. I mean, easy for me because obviously Corey drove. I'm normally not the driver in the partnership, but you know, we all have our strengths. And I just washed my face. We're gonna start the work day here in a little bit because we are working today. And yeah, it was a nice easy drive, but I thought we could just do a little chat, a little hanging out while I do my skincare this morning, which is literally the same skincare that it has always been. Oh, great. My camera's going to die, so let me go get a battery. All right, we have a new battery. If I didn't mention, I'm using the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser right now because Corey and I have this travel one and I want to go through it. I actually really like it on my skin. I would say that it's very, very nice. I normally use either the Tula face wash or the First Aid Beauty face wash. Those are like my all-time two favorites. And then just like when I feel like I travel or we were like in the car for a while, like I didn't get a chance to wash my face last night, I'll always go over normally with the Neutrogena Hydra Boost like face wipes, but I just brought my makeup remover once this weekend because I was out of those. So let's do some skincare and just hang out and chitty chat about what we're gonna get up to on the Cape and everything else this weekend. So also, I am like a freak and brought my iced coffee jargon because I just wanted to make sure that I had coffee that I liked for a nice Cape weekend. So I ended up bringing my iced coffee, my creamer, and a little cooler bag with Corey's extra lunch. And what else did I bring? Strawberries that were gonna go bad. So we have our little iced coffee while we're chatting. Also, I want to sip. But what are we getting up to this weekend? We have, I would say, like a few fun little things that we're doing, along with just stuff that we actually need to, in quotes, like get done. So for example, to start out, the main reason why we're on the Cape this weekend is my aunt is actually officiating our wedding. We asked her to be our officiant last year at our engagement party, and so we're about, like I said before, like a month-ish away from the wedding right now. And so we're here for the weekend to go through all of our wedding stuff, what we want for the ceremony and all that. Also going in with the Caudalie Vinyl Perfect like darkening spot serum or whatever it is. So that's why we're here on the Cape this weekend, is to go through our ceremony, talk through it, what do we want in the ceremony, talk through just mine and Corey's partnership, our relationship with her, and just everything in general, all encompassing for our ceremony. She became a registered officiant to be able to officiate our wedding, and the officiant like place, website, whatever it was that she ended up using, actually sent her these two like really big books about kind of like the layout of a ceremony. It was so helpful for me just to look through yesterday, because you like see ceremonies but you don't necessarily see like step A, B, C, D. I think having it on paper was really helpful for me. Next, I'm going in with the Be Hydra Intensive from Drunk Elephant, like always. My skincare is literally the same. It's been the same for years and I have not changed a thing. And so I'm really excited that we get to be with her this weekend and kind of talk through our ceremony and everything that we're going to be doing and that we want in the ceremony, because we're getting close. Like, now is the time where all the little final details really need to come into play. You know, you think, oh, that's something you do a month before, 2 weeks before, 2 months before. We're there, you guys. Like, we are literally there. We're at the point where things need to start getting done. Like, we got to start getting the things that we actually need done. So that was the main reason why we're on the Cape. But in addition, today is Friday. I think I mentioned that, Friday. We are headed to our favorite place on literal planet Earth, which is Sisuit Harbor. Corey and I have been going to Sisuit Harbor for the last 7-ish years, and I was going to Sisuit Harbor even before like Corey was in the picture. My aunt and I would always go when I was a kid, and now I feel like Sisuit Harbor is trendy. It's like popping off all of our social media, and the line is always so long, and I'm like, ugh. Sometimes social media is the downfall. I'm like, keep our hidden gems away. I'm like, keep things away so I don't have to wait like 2 hours in line tonight to go to Sisuit Harbor to get my Cape Cod lobster. So either way, we're going to Sisuit Harbor tonight, so I'll take you guys all along on that. And then tomorrow, we're gonna spend majority of the morning getting our ceremony together and just kind of like talking through everything that we want for the ceremony, language, our personal vow. We're not sharing our personal vows, but just talking through that kind of stuff. Also, did I say that I went in with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream? Yep, went in with that. And then Summer Fridays, sunscreen every day, outside, inside, summer, spring, doesn't matter, winter, fall. I am wearing sunscreen every single day. And then we are actually gonna go to the beach later on Saturday, and then go to a little winery, spend the night at my aunt's partner's beach house, like her little cottage. And then Sunday, we will head home, probably like later after breakfast. So it's gonna be just like a cute little Cape Cod weekend segment in the vlog, and then I'll probably end it once the weekend is over. Like, I'll end the vlog after that. But just wanted to chat, do some skincare together, share with you a little bit about what we're doing this weekend. I feel like it's gonna be a fun weekend, but it's not gonna be like a super jam-packed, busy, vacation-y weekend, I would say, because we have obviously some things to get done. We're with family. It's not just me and Corey. So that is why I was like, oh, I'm gonna do like an individual Cape Cod weekend vlog, but it's really just, it's not gonna work that way because we have a lot of stuff that we gotta get done. So now it's time to brush my teeth, do my hair, get dressed, and then I had to get to work this morning because, like I said, Corey and I are working today. This is the one thing I love about remote work. I love that we can work from wherever and get our stuff done, and then we don't need to drive up to the Cape later tonight. We got to drive up late last night and we get to work for the day, which I feel like just makes our lives a lot easier. And as you all know, like, I'm a big fan and proponent of remote work. I think there are times where I miss going into the office and I miss the socialization and I miss some of my friends in the office, of course, but at the same time, those things, for me at least selfishly, don't necessarily outweigh the like working from home life. I much prefer to work from home. I find that I'm more productive. I find that I also enjoy my personal time outside of work. For example, normally I'll take like a half-hour lunch break and spend the other half hour, you know, doing the laundry, emptying the dishwasher. Like now I get to sit outside during the day and read today on the Cape. So now it's time to get ready for the rest of the day, enjoy my nice little coffee, and I will chat with you guys later. But good morning and happy Friday, and let's have a fun little weekend on the Cape together. I also didn't mention that I forgot my tripod, and right now my camera orifice is sitting on a Puffs Ultra Soft tissue box, then a container of Clorox wipes, and then a roll of toilet paper. So, cheers and happy Friday. Well, hello everyone. It is 3:30 in the afternoon and I'm almost done with the workday, about an hour and a half left, which I am so excited for, but I'm taking a quick little break to do a little check-in with the vlog. We ended up eating lunch outside. My aunt grilled up some chicken and we just had a nice salad. It was perfect. The outside weather right now, I think I might actually take the rest of the afternoon with my computer outside because the weather on the Cape right now is gorgeous. For your reference, I don't know what your weather is like where you are, but today it's 79 out. However, there's a breeze and it's not too hot. There's really no humidity. It's like the perfect summer day. So I definitely think I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon with my workday getting some emails done outside, because why not enjoy and spend some time outside? I actually also need to fill my water or drink a little bit of water because I had 2 coffees today, and who am I? Why was I thinking that that was a good idea with no water and it's like literally 3:30? I can feel myself getting a little bit of a headache up here because I'm not drinking a lot of water. But I just wanted to do a quick little check-in and say hello to you guys. I'm so excited for the end of the workday. I feel like I don't do this enough, but I feel like on Fridays when I have something to look forward to, I feel like it allows the workday to go a lot faster. For example, we're going to Sassuat Harbor for dinner tonight. We're gonna do a little bit of a later dinner, which I'm totally fine with, but I feel like I actually have something now to look forward to for the end of the day versus just waiting for the end of the day and like it drags on and on. So I'm really excited to go to Sassuat Harbor tonight, get some seafood. I'll take you guys along, but yeah, it's just a very nice, relaxing work day. I love being on Cape Cod. It's like one of my secret happy places because I love it. I have so many great fun memories here as a kid, and I just love being on the island like of Cape Cod, and I just absolutely love it. It's so fun, little New England town. Maybe I'll go for a little afternoon walk. Corey ended up finishing out the workday a little bit early and going golfing with my aunt, but I am still out here working away like a little worker bee. So I'm just hanging out. I'm gonna go grab my water and finish out some of the workday, but I just wanted to check in and say hello. How are ya? I got nothing else going on besides working a little bit, but that is all I wanted to share. And I'll see you guys at the end of the workday. But it's been a beautiful day so far. What are you getting up to this weekend? Do you have anything that you want to share? Comment it down below. But I will see you guys in a little bit. I will see you guys in a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of the workday. Well, hello everyone and happy Saturday. This is my first time picking up the vlog, and it's what, almost like 1:30, 2 o'clock? You don't even have your watch on, so I'm not really sure. But we spent the morning with my aunt walking through our ceremony for the wedding. That's gonna be in a totally separate vlog, like the wedding episode, wedding series that I'm doing. But we just made it to my aunt's partner's beach house, literally on the beach. It is the cutest little house in the whole entire world. You walk out the backyard and your feet are in the sand, and we are so ready to go to the beach. I'm like itching for a beach day. Corey's over here, and we're we're ready. We're ready to go to the beach. So it's a little bit of a walk away, but listen, I'll take it. I love an outdoor shower moment. I love a beach cottage moment. It's a perfect little Saturday. We ended up also making a really nice breakfast at home. We had French toast with blueberries and sausage. So good, like chef's kiss. And I didn't even really get to take you guys to Sassuat Harbor last night because it was so dark. We went like really late at night, but that was actually good because there wasn't too bad of a line. We waited only like 25 or 30 minutes to order at the counter. So it was a quick night, which was nice because normally those lines at Sassuat Harbor can get really crazy and chaotic, but we're gonna head down to the beach now. I'm so excited. Our chairs are already down there. We just changed into our suits. I've got my hat, our little bag is packed. I've got my Kindle, my sunglasses, and I'm just ready to have a nice little relaxing day at the beach. I feel like Corey and I haven't got to go to the beach in a while. Like the last like 3-4 weeks, I feel like.
It's been at least a month.
Yeah, like we haven't really gotten to enjoy the beach. So I'm excited to be able to go to the beach and have like a quintessential, that's what I was trying to say.
I love quintals.
Yeah, I love quintals. Quintessential like little Cape Cod summer afternoon. So let's head down to the beach and have a nice little day. Sorry this isn't like a super chatty segment, but I'm just excited to take you guys along on a little relaxing weekend. We've done a lot of stuff, but a lot of wedding stuff, so I feel like that hasn't been, like that's why I haven't been chatting as much, but let's go have a wonderful little afternoon at the beach, and I'm excited to take you guys along. Ciao everyone. Corey is in the vlog. I was just about to start recording because we just showered back from the beach.
Usually in the vlogs.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, Corey, come on down. How are you?
How are you doing?
Get in the vlog. But we just finished up showering. We just had a wonderful afternoon at the beach. It was perfect. We can walk right, I mean, we're like literally on the beach. I'll show you.
The backyard is
right
a beach.
Yeah, backyard is a beach. It is absolutely breathtaking. It's perfect. We both just took outdoor showers, and let me tell you, there is nothing more summer quintessential, in my opinion, than an outdoor shower.
I couldn't agree more.
I
could not agree more.
love nothing more than an outdoor shower.
Feel the light breeze.
Oh yeah,
showering.
The sky. It's like you're not enclosed. It's not steamy. You know.
It's very nice.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. So we just showered, made some drink. What are you drinking? I think Kettle on the Rocks.
That is it.
Which is for Corey. I am drinking the new, I don't know if it's new or not, but it is the Tropicana Zero Sugar, like sugar-free lemonade. Did you try it?
It's stunning.
It's
so good.
So refreshing. It's now gonna have to be a drink that I get at home. I feel like I don't normally pick lemonade, but when it's around, I enjoy it if it's a choice. So we're just relaxing, enjoying. We're having some little drinks out here on the deck, just staring out at the sand. I mean, we could walk to the beach in 1 millisecond if we felt like, but we're just relaxing here. And then we're gonna have a nice dinner with my aunt and her partner, which I'm so excited for. We have a salad, burrata, salmon, potatoes. It's gonna be like quintessential summer after like a long day at the beach meal.
Good stuff.
And I took a nice little nap on the beach too today, which was chef's kiss. But the weekend's been so beautiful. I do feel like we've slowed down a little since the afternoon. It's felt very relaxing, very slow, very enjoyable. And sometimes I feel like that's not always the case, but it is. And it's just been really, really relaxing. And I mean, Corey and I love to be by the water. Like I could live by the water in a yurt for the rest of my life and I would be a content girl. But we're gonna relax and spend some quality time together. But cheers to a lovely evening. We'll take you all along on whatever that evening entails. And I hope you're having a lovely time in this fun little chaotic summer vlog. But I hope that you're all enjoying.
Just a little.
Yeah. Well, hello you guys, and happy Sunday. This is my first time talking to the vlog today. It is 3:08. We are headed home from the Cape now. We did not just leave now. We actually left at what, 11:30? I think. So we ended up leaving my aunt's partners at 10:30, got back to her house around 11:30, packed up our stuff quick, got in the car, and we actually ended up hitting like an hour and 10 minutes of traffic. Now, we kind of knew this, honestly, going into it, because when you're exiting the Cape, there is one way in and one way out, and it's over the, what is it called, the Bjorn Bridge?
There's two bridges. There's the Bjorn and Sagamore.
Sagamore Bridge. And so you got one way in and one way out, and there's always traffic. However, the problem with the Cape is you either like leave at 10, 11 o'clock to get, you know, home whenever you want, like home within a few hours, right, while there's still daylight, or you spend the day on the Cape, you leave at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, but then you don't get home till like 10:30, 11 o'clock, because it's about 2.5 hours for us. So we've been in the car an additional hour, so about 3.5 hours, and it's definitely a long drive, but it was so worth it because we had such a beautiful weekend. But I am ready to be home. But it is 3:09 or 3:10 right now. We are actually stopping. We actually drive through Manchester, our like place that Corey and I go grocery shopping every single weekend, and it made the most sense for us to do a quick little Trader Joe's grocery shop now on the way, because we need groceries for dinner anyway. So I was like, you know what, we can either stop at like our little grocery store in our hometown, or we can stop at Trader Joe's and give ourselves one less grocery shop tomorrow, like one store to actually stop at. So we're headed to Trader Joe's now. We're gonna pick up some flowers. We're doing a nice like home cooked summer meal tonight, which I will take you all along on. We're doing steak kebabs, delish, baked potato, corn on the cob, also delish. Was that it, just the three? Skewers, baked potato, corn on the cob, and then we have a few other recipes and stuff that we want to make this week, so it just makes the most sense to stop now and do that versus adding another task onto our to-do list tomorrow after work. So we're tired and we're ready to just be home, but we know that if we power through and do this now, that it will be one less thing that we have to do tomorrow. So we're gonna head to Trader Joe's and then we will be home, which I am like itching to be home. Corey and I are like exhausted. A lot of socializing this weekend, which I love. However, by Sunday afternoon, I'm like a mute and I don't want to talk, and I just want to chill and relax. And even I feel like you and I have barely even talked on the drive.
There's been
very minimal conversation, like just really tired. I think that we're both probably a little hungry because we've been in the car for a while.
Oh yeah, like my stomach is now like
grumbling. I'm like ready for a little something, and I feel like I'm kind of thirsty. Like I don't want water, and I need like a soda.
Oh my god, Chick-fil-A was
it's Sunday. I know, it's closed.
You literally can't.
I know, it's the worst, because that's what I would have gotten. I would have gotten tenders and a fry, and I just wish that Chick-fil-A was open on Sundays, because every time I want it, it's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
So we're headed off to Trader Joe's, and we will see you guys tonight when we cook dinner. But we're exhausted, but we're happy, but we are ready to be.
But we're happy.
Happy, but tired, but don't want to talk to each other, but want to get out of the car, but happy again. So I'll digress, put the camera away, and off to Trader Joe's we go. So not change of plans, but we're in the parking lot in Manchester for Trader Joe's, and Corey and I are pretty hungry. I think that's why we have headaches and like are a little bit, I don't want to say short, like I'm not short with Corey, but I just think I'm like hungry because I haven't eaten all day because I'm not a breakfast eater, and the only thing I had was an iced coffee. So change of plans, we're in the Taco Bell drive-thru, and we are gonna get a little something to hold us over before dinner. I'm like open to not necessarily a late dinner, but like a 7 o'clock dinner.
A later dinner.
Like
absolutely.
a 7 o'clock, that way I'm not like snacky or peckish at the end of the night. So what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? What are you gonna get?
I am going to get definitely
Crunchwrap Supreme, tacos,
yeah.
like what are, what's the vibe?
But taco sounds nice too. I really don't know.
I'm gonna get a number, the one with the crunchy shell supreme, no tomato. We're back.
Baja Blast in hand.
3 crunchy tacos for me. 1, holy shit, this thing is hot. What'd you get, a steak something?
The steak burrito.
Oh god, and your soft taco, what do you want first?
The steak burrito.
Do you want the fire sauce?
Yes, please.
I'll put that here for you.
Oh, yeah. Put much cheese there.
Yeah? I'm surprised that that's what you got. Have you ever gotten that before?
Nope.
Normally you got a Crunch Wrap.
But let me tell you, it looks pretty damn appetizing.
Yeah? Well, there you go. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, sister.
Oh, yeah. I am cured. Oh, you haven't even eaten yet?
Oh.
I am cured.
Mm-hmm.
I am a new woman. Sometimes it just takes an $8.
The gooiness
Taco
from
Bell.
the cheese. It literally, this entire inside is just mush, and it's awesome.
Question time with Brianna and Corey. Me first or you first?
You know,
Okay.
you're definitely more energized.
If you could only eat one ice cream for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
It can be Ben & Jerry's.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
It can be a sundae.
Chocolate
It can
chip
be
cookie dough.
anything. So that would be yours.
Yep. Easy.
And it would just be in a cup or a cone.
Yeah, doesn't matter to me.
No, which one would it be?
Oh,
or a
cup.
cone? I think mine would be a twist with rainbow sprinkles and a cake cone. Well, everybody, we are home. We are unpacked of our groceries, and what else? We cleaned the kitchen. We did a quick cleaning of our bedroom, and we unpacked everything from our weekend away at the Cape, and it is a whopping 5:30 on a Sunday. So it has been a very busy day, but I wanted to kind of like quickly action on a few things because I find sometimes, honestly, when we come back from a trip like that, and I know we have to unpack, I know the kitchen needs a clean, we have to unload the groceries, I just kind of like to do it all at once and just get it done and get it over with, because now, from 5:30 until we go to bed, I plan to sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing other than cook dinner, and I will also take you guys along on dinner because it's going to be delicious. But what I came on to say was, one, we were home and unpacked, but I just made probably two of the most beautiful flower arrangements I ever have before. Everything is from Trader Joe's, so let me show them to you. So I made two. We'll start with this one. This one I ended up using hydrangeas, these big mums, whatever these like curly purple ones are, and then the skinny like long funky white ones. I don't know why I walked into the store today and was like, this purple color was just speaking to me. So I absolutely love this, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to have a lot of hydrangeas anymore. Hydrangeas, I always call them that like as a joke, but I'm not going to have really any hydrangeas anymore once the summer is done. So this is the first one, and basically what I do is I always buy 4 big flowers and then 1 petite bouquet. So the 4 flowers that I bought this week were these 4, the hydrangeas, the mums, these like funky pretty ones, and then the tall white ones. And then let me show you the other bouquet. So this one I actually ended up buying. This one I like love so much. So I always buy a petite bouquet at Trader Joe's. They're $3.99, and it comes with just like kind of a hodgepodge of flowers. Some are, you know, red and greens and orange, or yellows, or pink and purples, or just like all different kind of variety flowers mixed together. So I always buy 1 petite bouquet, and then what I do is once I'm finished with that big one, I take all the rest of the remaining flowers and I put them into this one. So this one is also really, really gorgeous. So I ended up putting a hydrangea in here, the long curlies, the mums, and then a lot of these more like, I don't want to call them wildflower, garden flower, but a lot of these kind of daisies, this little pink curly, these little flowers down here all came with the petite bouquet, and I feel like these are just so beautiful. Like, I feel like they're just gonna bring me so much joy this week, and I always make anywhere from 2 to 4 arrangements depending on how big I want them. This week I just wanted 2 big arrangements. This one will sit on my desk at work, and then the other big one, which let me grab again, this one will sit on my dresser in here. My hand is like shaking because the water is so heavy, and then this one will actually sit on my desk. So we've got 2 really beautiful, really pretty bouquets to have and enjoy for the week. And so this is what we've got. This one's gonna go on my desk, this one's gonna go here on the dresser, and I'm just excited to have some pretty flowers. So let's go put these where they need to go, and then we're gonna relax for a little while, and then we'll be having a nice little Sunday fun day dinner.